Modded Terraria has some pretty difficult bosses, and in this video we are going to go over 5 of the most difficult bosses within modded Terraria. Before we get into the 5th boss, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. With that being said, let's get into the 5th spot on our list. At number 5 we have Ultimate Seth from the Split mod. Normal Seth is quite hard, but the ultimate version makes this fight go from hard to absolutely insane very quickly. Ultimate Seth has a damage cap, meaning the fight is going to go on for longer than it would versus normal Seth. So you have to play really well for a long period of time throughout this fight. Another mechanic is if you're hit by any of Seth's attacks, your max HP is reduced for a period of time. This can also stack up, so you can go from having 400 health to only having 200 health if you get hit too frequently. There isn't really a way to cheese this boss either, as if you try to heal from the nurse during the boss fight, she will instantly die. This boss fight throws so many things at you, it's just constant aggression, and you have no room to catch a break. Also, if that wasn't enough, his laser attack will one-shot the player if you are hit by it. Moving on to the 4th spot on our list, we have the Mutant from the Fargos Soul Mod. The Mutant has a staggering amount of attacks it can throw at you. This boss fight, you are limited by a set of Moonlord eyes, which prevent you from getting too far away, so you are forced to face the boss head on. This boss fight has easily the biggest moveset out of any Terraria boss, having 7 attacks within phase 1, 17 attacks in phase 2, and a final 4 attacks in phase 3, for a combined total of 28 attacks for a single boss fight. In this fight, he will throw just about everything at you: Duke Fisherons, Destroyers, the Pillars, and much more. The boss fight is also an endurance battle, as the fight typically lasts roughly 6 minutes due to Mutant's huge health pool of over 7 million health. If you somehow manage to get past phase 1 and 2, phase 3 Mutant enters a desperation phase, where you can't attack him and your only goal is to survive the final 4 attacks of the fight. If done successfully, he will be defeated. The intensity of this fight, plus the amount of attacks and the length of the battle, made Mutant an easy number 4 spot on this list. At the 3rd spot we have Hellion from the SGA mod. The best way to describe this fight in my book is to take the Mutant and then make it like a 10-minute fight, and then also make it even more crazy. The crazy attacks plus the length of this fight makes the fight incredibly difficult. Hellion is incredibly mobile and will be dashing around the arena at fast speeds throughout the entire fight. This fight is also a 4-phase boss fight. That combined with the length of the fight makes this one of the harder fights within modded Terraria. The Hellion boss fight has so much stuff going on, it's incredibly hard to know what is going on throughout the entire fight. This fight's hardest part is just the projectiles, the speed of the fight, and how long the fight lasts. Because of this, I think it's well deserving of the 3rd spot on the list. Taking the 2nd spot is Radiance, which is a reworked, harder version of the Empress of Light. In short, this boss fight features the Empress of Light with a few new attacks, but most importantly, the speed of her and her attacks have been vastly increased. She is now more dangerous than ever. A few of the other changes are: projectiles home in more aggressively, her dash is improved and allows it to better track you, and new attacks such as Radiant Beams. If the Empress of Light wasn't hard enough for you, this mod takes it to the next level, and it should be able to keep even the most experienced players on their toes. And last but not least, taking the 1st spot on the list, we have Blushy Magic. This makes sense as Blushy is the creator of Team Mod Loader. Blushy set out to make something that breaks the boundaries of Terraria, something that doesn't even feel like a Terraria boss, but rather an experience. This boss fight absolutely breaks what is normal in Terraria. There's just so much stuff going on, so many different mechanics throughout the fight. One of the mechanics is you have a mount that reduces your hitbox to a single pixel, which allows you to do more precise dodges. The mount does make things a bit easier, but the final 2 phases take away your mount. This fight was so crazy it had to be nerfed a few times, and as of now there is only one person who has done this fight flawlessly. This fight does give you 10 lives, which may seem like a lot, but it's incredibly easy to lose those lives within a short period of time due to the amount of projectiles on the screen. The fight is a 3-phase boss fight and it lasts around 6 minutes. I have done attempts on this fight, and out of the 3 stages, I could barely get to the beginning of the second phase with 10 lives. This boss fight truly pushes Terraria to the absolute limit, which is why it's only fitting to be the hardest boss within modded Terraria. I feel Blushy Magic takes first place by a long shot. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think of these bosses in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching.